So today's a bit different of a video because I will be eating a steak while talking to you. You are positioned on an avocado right now as a makeshift stand since my tripod broke, so deal with it. But I want to talk about something that I used to struggle with a lot. And I'll tell you a little story. For the longest time, ever since I was 16 and I discovered sales and I discovered my passion for it, I wanted to become an online closer. An online closer is basically a salesman, but he does it online through Zoom calls, through Google Meets, and it's for products that are online. So info products, coaching, courses, etc. So you are the salesman, you are the closer for those types of products. Now, the way to get these positions is number one, to be good at sales. Number two, to pay your way through a mentorship so they can connect you, which I didn't have the money. And number three is to outreach to other people or to other influencers. Start off as an appointment setter, which is like the tier below becoming a closer, and then working your way up to become a closer. Now, I've had that goal, that dream for 2 years. What did I do in those past 2 years to achieve it? I won't say I did a whole lot of nothing because I didn't. Let me take a bite of my steak. But really truly, the steak was in my fridge, so it's not the best. This is gonna fuck up my retention rate, but I will tell you what I did do is I learned lots of sales. I would watch Alex Hormozy videos lots of the time for like an hour or two, and I would just learn how to handle objections, tonality, how to direct a call, how to direct people, a lot of things that there is to know about sales. So I became pretty knowledgeable, especially for a 16, 17-year-old, about sales. Now, the thing is, what did I do with that knowledge? Absolutely fucking nothing. And why I'm saying this is because, as the title suggests, progress is better than perfection. Why didn't I do anything? Well, I won't lie to you, I did. I would send maybe three messages a week to random influencers saying, hey, can I close for you? But I knew damn well that I wasn't doing anything. I knew damn well that I wasn't putting my full potential and my full effort into achieving a role like that because it's what I truly wanted. I thought, since I'm not the best at sales and they might not take me seriously, excuse me, I'm sick, but since I'm not the best at sales and they won't take me seriously and it's just a dream and I'm not a perfect salesman yet, I won't even ask yet. What's the point? And so this did absolutely nothing for me because I didn't learn from failing and I didn't make any money or any progress from trying. Now, this applies to every single area of life. And I know, especially if you clicked on this video, that you have an area in your life right now where you are seeking perfection, not progress. And that will be the death of you, bro. Because once you seek perfection instead of progress, you forget the whole sauce behind perfection. The sauce behind perfection is that there never is perfection. You will never find a perfect person on this earth. It doesn't exist. The closest people to perfection are also, coincidentally, the people who have tried the most and failed the most. Why? Because the more you fail, the more experience you have. That is why old people have more knowledge than you. They have failed more times than you have even tried because they've lived a longer life. But what if you could bypass that time by failing more than anybody fails in their lifetime in 2 years? Do you understand? So the point is, do not chase perfection because you will never achieve perfection. I promise you won't, and this isn't to demotivate you. This is the beauty of progress, that you'll never achieve a cap where you're like, I can't be any better, because you always will be able to improve. The point of this is to chase progress. Do anything you can to move the needle. Anything in your power, and there is always something in your power that you can do to move the needle with whatever goal you have. So if you want to lose weight, but you're in a wheelchair, right? And this is an extreme circumstance. I promise you, even if 1 million people watch this, none of you are going through this situation. But if you want to lose weight and you're in a wheelchair, you could start off with implementing healthier foods into your diet. You'd probably lose weight, even though you can't really burn calories in the same way that somebody who can walk can, right? If you're from Africa and you want to make money, again, 1 million people could watch this and not one of you would have this situation. But there are ways. And I'll tell you why. Not because I'm from Africa and I've made money and I know, but because there are people who have been born super, super poor in circumstances that you wouldn't even be able to imagine and have become successful. So if they can do it, why can't you? But you can't do it if you chase perfection. You can only do that if you chase continual progress every day, because that progress will amount to being good, not perfection. Perfection will not exist in your life, because if it did, life would be boring. Imagine you became perfect in life. You become perfect. Everything you've ever wanted, you have. Every characteristic, every trait, every woman, every friend, everything. Your sense as a masculine man has been completed. It's over. What do you do now? Nothing. Because the masculine imperative is to improve every day. And as soon as we conquer something, we are looking to the next thing. Alexander the Great didn't stop with Rome. He didn't stop with all of the Iberic Peninsula. He wanted Persia next. So when the next time that you start having these limiting beliefs of, I won't start because it's not perfect. I won't start this business because I don't know exactly how. I won't start this weight loss journey because I don't know how to lift weights and I don't know how to go to the gym. Stop yourself right there. Because that's like saying, I'll only go to the doctor when I'm about to die, right? Makes no sense. I'll only buy this mentorship on how to make money once I have money. I'll only go to the gym once I have a six-pack. What? It makes no sense. So that's what you're doing. It sounds stupid, right? But that's exactly what you are doing right now, brother. It's exactly what you're doing. You're deludedly telling yourself that the only way for you to start and succeed is if you already know how to do X thing. How are you going to know how to do X task if you haven't even started? It makes no sense. So I want you to punctualize one goal that you haven't started for whatever reason. Well, because you want to be a perfectionist, and start it today. Like literally once you get off this video, think, what is the first step that I need to take, no matter how small it is? That is an action, a tangible action that will make my goal set off. That will move the needle. And once you have that, you start taking those steps every day. And those compound. And one day, before you know it, you realize you hit that goal. And you hit much more than you would have ever hit by waiting for the perfect moment. So, let me finish eating my steak. Stop annoying me. Take the lessons and apply them. Love you, bro.